one thing he does, and a lot of the really good players, even when they're trying to hit home runs, I use this word, they're trying to miss it on a line. And so they're not trying, now here today we're trying to explode and hit some big, but when they're playing in the game, they're trying to hit home runs. So he's going out there, he's trying to hit it at that light pole, and hopefully it might bite down in the gap where it's a double, where it saves a home run.
We call it gap or gone. There's players that did situational hitting where when it was time to base hit, we base hit. Just because there was 2 guys on base, if it was early in the game and we'd only hit 1 or 2 home runs and it was early in the game, that's a perfect time for gap or gone. Because yeah, if we hit it out, it's 3 runs, and that's nothing bad with that. But what if I go gap and I hit a line drive and it hits the fence? Now I got 2 runs scored, I'm on first or second base, and now we can start all over again. But each of us do have small little idiosyncrasies. I do hit some home runs occasionally, but as I mentioned, on our team, everybody can hit home runs pretty well. So the base hitting becomes really, really important. And there's a couple things that I do differently in my approach when I really want to base hit as compared to if I am what we call free swinging or gap or gone swinging. And this, not everybody does this, but I sometimes will slightly adjust the grip on the bat. My normal grip is 2 fingers off the bottom here like this, and then I have it, you know, the overlap like so. Sometimes when I'm definitely looking to base hit a ball, I'll slightly come up on the bat a little more, and I just feel like I have a tiny bit more control. If I'm situational hitting where I've identified a specific hole where a defensive player has given me the opportunity to have a better chance of getting hit, I might do that. I don't do that all the time, but occasionally I do. So I do occasionally adjust myself in the box. When I'm base hitting, I might stand slightly farther back in the box as I would when I'm power hitting, because I do want to try to get the ball for me a little bit more level out in here instead of a little bit up in here. That can be the difference of you just barely cutting the ball and hitting it out of the park by mistake, or hitting a line drive through the hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we have a normal defense, and you know, the 5-6 hole between short and third is usually, you know, one of the best places for a you know, right-handed hitter to go. It's your best opportunity to get on base many, many times. So what I'm going to do is we're going to attempt to hit that middle of the ball and hit, you know, some line drives or some hard ground balls and kind of precision ball placement. I would say anything, say between that garbage can there maybe and the 300 sign, somewhere around there should probably be a base hit, right? That's going to get through. That's going to get through. That's the wrong pitch. If I swung at that pitch and tried to hit that down, guess where it's going? It's going to go over the fence, or it's going to pop up. Oh, like that is too short of a pitch. You notice how I reached way out in front of the plate? Can't swing at bad pitches and be a good hitter.
That's my bud.
So that's what we're after, those nice flat line drives. No one's catching that ball, right? All right, so now we've done that 2 or 3 times. Now the shortstop moved over in the hole. So now I've got a gap that's a little bit more here. Now what can I do as a player to give myself a better opportunity to hit a ball still by reaching out in front of me and hitting it hard? To do that, what can I do? How about if I move off the plate a little bit? Not a lot. Don't telegraph it. See, Mike Dill, he lives out here, so you never know what he's going to do anyway. He's got great hands. He goes inside out many times and goes backside. But you know, you saw where my normal stance was. I'm a little back farther just because we're getting pitched from so close. Normally I'd be like this, okay? But now, so I'm right here. No one's going to notice really if I do this. But I just gave myself 3 inches of the plate, okay? You understand what I mean? The inside pitch is there that I would have to pull there. I can drive them up there now. Okay? And of course, anything out here, I can still do the same thing. Okay? So we'll try to go right in here.
That's a great swing.
Yeah.
I didn't have gloves one time.
That's a little short. I'm going to hit that as a pop-up.
Alan, on a technical end, that's a beautiful swing. How much arm extension coming into your play here.
That's good. That's a little too high in the air. That might be an out.
Hey, Alan, how much arm extension is coming into play in your swing?
Well,
Talk about
see,
that.
I'm not the biggest guy in the world, and I've kind of learned over the years, in order for me to hit the ball hard, I had to get all of this into it. So the way to achieve that, if you see, my arms are out here, full extension. That's what I try to do. I don't always pull it off, but that's what I try to do. It goes back to the physics class. The longer the lever, the more the leverage, faster the bat speed. So even though I'm not a big guy, I can hit the ball pretty hard because I do get a lot of whip and extension on the ball like that. Probably 8.5 to 9 times out of 10 if you're an average right-handed or left-handed hitter, okay, you should be taking a picture of the pitcher with your belly button. And let me show you why. If you do not rotate over on this toe, this hip doesn't get through, and you're taking a picture of the second baseman. If you're doing it right, on rotation, you're here. What am I taking a picture of? Unfortunately, it's Paul. We'll have to throw it away. But do you understand what I mean? Now, the only time you don't do that is if you are really going strictly backside and you do a slight step in here to get an outside pitch, you're not going to have full rotation of the hip on that because your hands are falling, coming back a little bit. So you might be taking a picture more in here at finish instead. But that's why I said 8.5, 9 times out of 10 if you're a normal pull hitter, you know, you're even middle hitter, that's what you're going to do. Does it make sense? You guys? All right, so we're going to make one little change. They got all 3 guys on this side of the infield, all right? And we're going to try to, they put the other guys over there, so we're going to try to go a little bit more middle. Okay, so we're going to adjust towards middle a little bit. We still want to get extension, okay? We might let the ball come back here just a little bit more. We want to go right in here, okay? I'm trying to hit it, swing it easy like you. Show you. Remember what I was talking about? You don't want to hit ground balls on purpose, but if you're hitting the ball in the right place, that's a hit. No one's catching that. We've identified that's the weakness of the defense, right? But we still want to go hard at it.
Good swing, Alan.
That's going to be a home run if I try to hit that. Perfect. Good pitch, Paul.
Wow, wow. That was the first thing today.
That'll get me on first base.
We have a round of applause for her.
Are you going to catch that? Catch that.
I was going to have a choice.
Yeah, I'm going to tap it back in. A couple more. Yeah, I know they are. Okay.
Hey, look at that guy over there. Let's go over there and
Yeah, we give him a couple
$2
bucks for Christmas time. Looks like he's down and out.
Hey, buddy, would you take a couple dollars?
Hey, no. Hey, man, can you spare a DeMarini?
Well,
A DeMarini?
Sure. Give him a Denny Crying.
Oh, man.
here's a Denny crying.
Oh, damn. That's better than any money you could ever give me.
Well,
God bless him. Merry Christmas.
God bless you. God bless you, buddy.